Hey guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome and welcome to my kitchen. So today I have for you guys 8 dump and go crock pot freezer meals. So we are going to be doing the prep. Also, I wanted to mention that there is very little prep in this. And as a matter of fact, if you don't want to do any prep, you don't have to. If you don't want to be cutting up veggies, get frozen veggies. If you don't want to be browning up your ground beef, you don't have to. I personally don't like the texture of the ground beef when it hasn't been browned first, but it's all personal preference. These are all super easy. I'm going to link all of the recipes down below, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start a timer. Granted, it's going to take longer for me because I am filming, but I'm hoping that this should not take longer than an hour and a half, and I'm going to have 8 meals. So if you guys want to see these meals actually prepared, what they look like, what we think of the meals and all of that stuff, stay tuned because that video will be up very soon. So yeah, also like this video, share this video, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this dump and go crock pot freezer meal prep. So I have all of my little stations set up. So I have the recipe, I have all of the ingredients, and that way when I get to this part of the prep, I can literally just dump all the ingredients into my freezer bag and go. I got my freezer bags ready. I'm going to label them as well. I'm not going to put the directions and whatnot because I basically know what to do. Like, you just thaw in the refrigerator the night before, throw it in the crock pot. You're either going to cook it on low, cook it on high, and then there's there's a couple of recipes where you might have to add water, or you might have to add chicken stock or whatever, but that's like on the day, and like I said, that's on the actual recipe. So anyways, here's another recipe, here's another recipe, another one, another one, another one. I think, yeah, that's another one too. So we're going to get started on, Cantrell's going to go ahead and brown up this ground beef right here. I have some other ground beef that I had already had browned up in the freezer, so we're also going to use this as well, but that obviously requires no prep. But as you can see, there's just a few vegetables. Like, there's a pepper here, there's some squash, zucchini, some tomatoes. So we're just gonna do that real quick as well. I've got some extra, I don't know why I got so many cans of tomato sauce. Thought I needed them, guess I don't. But I also have some chopped onions just in case I need them, so I'm gonna leave that there. But everything is all set and ready to go. We're just gonna get started on the prep work and also labeling our bags with the recipe names and everything. So like I just said, we are just doing the prep work. I also wanted to mention that I did not take into consideration the fact that I did have help with my prep work. So when I tell you at the end of the video how long this prep took, I didn't even think about the fact again when I was telling you that I had help. So I would probably add 15 minutes. But this meal prep went by so incredibly quick. And again, if you don't want to add fresh veggies, just get the frozen and it'll be even quicker. So this is something I highly recommend. I haven't tasted any of the meals yet, but I'm sure they're all going to be super delicious. Also, a lot of them are kind of similar with a lot of chilies and a lot of soups, and that's because, again, it's making a lot of food. So if we need these meals for 3 weeks, we can have them for 3 weeks. It's just me and my kids, but my mom is also going to be here, and I think that my dad's going to be here too while I'm recovering, and we don't know how long recovery is going to be. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough servings to feed not just the 3 of us, but also my parents if they're going to be here as well. But yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this video, and if you are, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here.
Here I am just labeling all of the freezer bags. This is something that I highly recommend if you want to be super efficient. Go ahead, lay out all of your ingredients, get the freezer bags, label them, prep everything that you need to prep, have everything readily available in your little station, and just move from meal to meal to meal to meal. That is what I found to be most efficient. Unfortunately, my little setup wasn't great for filming, so you'll see me move the stuff, but even with filming, it still took me less than an hour to do this.
So it took us 14 minutes and 38 seconds to brown the ground beef, for me to label all of the bags, and for us to cut up all of the veggies. So now we're just gonna go ahead to each station and dump into each bag. And yeah, this is gonna go really quick. So I'm super excited about this and how I have it all set up, because I feel like this is genius. So since I don't have one of those little fancy contraptions where you like clip the bag on each and it holds it open for you, I just have a pitcher. That's all you need, y'all. You don't need that fancy thing, but if you do have it, use it. Hopefully I didn't speak before.
I could just hold it open or something.
So I don't know, but I'm just gonna kind of see. This is gonna work. It's gonna work for us. So what I'm gonna do is, because I want a pound of chicken in this, and I also want a pound of chicken in that, and I have 4 pounds of chicken here, I'm just gonna set this on here, and we're gonna get started with dumping and all of the rest.
So this meal is a southwestern chicken chili with peppers and corn. And the ingredients you're going to need is a 16-ounce bag of frozen pepper stir-fry vegetables, half of a 16 bag of frozen yellow corn, 1 can of black beans, of course, drained and rinsed, 15-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, undrained, 1 packet of white chicken chili seasoning mix, 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, or you can use thighs. That's what I did. And the day of cooking, you're going to need 2 cups of water. Of course, obviously, you know what to do. You dump everything into your gallon-sized freezer bag. You label it, you put it in the freezer, and this is going to be 6 servings. Again, don't forget to look out for my Crockpot video where I'm going to show you all of these meals prepared and also what I end up serving everything with. I know this angle sucks, but I promise the angles get better. So we are making chicken fajitas here. You're going to need green pepper, red pepper, or onion. I just personally used a frozen bag of all 3 of those combined. You're going to need some garlic, a tablespoon of honey, the juice from 1 lime, a tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika. If you want, you can do some crushed red pepper flakes. I don't do that because I don't like heat. And then also 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast, or you can also do chicken thighs, which is, again, what I am using. Now we are making beef roast and carrots. So I did mine a little different than the recipe. I'll read you the recipe and then I'll tell you what I did. So 2 pounds of boneless beef chuck shoulder roast, 2 pounds of carrots peeled and chopped into bite-sized pieces, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar, 1 packet of taco seasoning, and then of course your gallon-sized freezer bag. What I did was I just bought a little beef roast and carrots kit that you find at your grocery store. It had carrots, it had an onion, and it had potatoes in it. So I just went ahead and I did that. It also had a seasoning mix, which I debated, should I add, should I not? Because I did add, as you can see, the taco seasoning. but I wasn't sure if I should add the seasoning that came with the roast, but I went ahead and I did that as well. So mine has a little bit of extra ingredients. Fingers crossed it comes out just as good.
Okay, so the little stations that I had set up are perfect if I'm not filming. But because I'm filming, I'm gonna need to use this, which again, is going to take a little bit longer because I'm filming on my timer. But this is going by so fast. We already have 3 meals. I'm working on my 4th meal here. It's going by super fast, and like I said, because I'm filming, I want to go ahead and take the meals from this way. This is going to be tomato basil chicken with baby spinach, and we are going to be serving this with spaghetti.
This is definitely much better for filming, and it gives you guys a much better view. So like I said, this one is tomato basil chicken with baby spinach. So we are dumping in a 5-ounce bag of fresh baby spinach, 2 cans of tomato sauce, 15 ounces each, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 2 tablespoons balsamic vinegar, 1 packet of McCormick Grill Mates tomato, garlic, and basil marinade, and 1 to 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Again, I'm using chicken thighs. Next, we are making beef stew with vegetables, and this one's going to go super quick. You literally have 3 ingredients: a 16-ounce bag of frozen stew vegetables, 2 pounds of cubed stew meat or stew beef, and 1 packet of beef stew seasoning mix, and then on the day of cooking, 4 cups of water. Here we have garden veggie soup, and you can totally leave the ground beef out of this one, but I chose to put it in. So put in or put out, whatever you choose, but these are the rest of the ingredients. 8 medium-sized carrots. I just used a bag of baby carrots. 2 medium-sized tomatoes, cored, seeds, and juice removed and chopped. A medium-sized zucchini, medium-sized yellow squash, yellow onion, cannellini beans, drained and rinsed, 24-ounce jar of pasta sauce, and then 4 cups of reduced sodium chicken broth the day of cooking, and again, ground beef if you want it. I used the 2 pounds of frozen ground beef that I had prepped already and gotten out of my freezer. Next, we are making hamburger vegetable soup with peas and carrots. So we're going to need some corn, frozen peas and carrots, a can of petite diced tomatoes, 1 packet of slow cooker's vegetable beef soup seasoning mix, 1 pound of ground beef, and then 3 cups of water the day of cooking. Last but not least, this is the one I'm most excited about. It is chili with cornbread topping. You're going to need 1 pound of lean ground beef, which I ended up using a little more than that. You're going to need some onion, bell pepper, frozen corn, a packet of taco seasoning, 1 can of condensed tomato soup, and then the day of, you're going to need a 1/4 pound of cheese and 1 box of Jiffy corn muffin mix.
All right, y'all, we are done. 50 minutes, 58 seconds. You cannot beat that. We just made
How many? Like 5 or
8
6?
meals.
8?
No, we made 8.
Wait, we're okay. That's
We even chopped up some veggies. We browned up some ground beef. So it's even, like, it'll probably be 30 minutes if you're not filming and you're using just frozen vegetables and not having to cut anything up or brown anything. Literally, this went by so quick. So let me show you everything. And we do have a mess, obviously. That's good. That time is separate. But
So
it's
the
really not
time
that
was
bad. It's really just, most of this is trash. few dishes, not really that much. So I'm gonna go get the rest of them and I'm gonna show you all of them put together. Okay, tips. Have a wide pitcher, not a circle pitcher. One that's shaped like an oval and not a circle. Or get those little fancy contraptions. I'll link them down below if you don't know what I'm talking about. This would have made it even that much quicker because I was having issues holding the bags open, and it obviously did not go over my little pitcher thing. But here we have a beef roast with carrots, and because I took a shortcut and I got the little pre-made, well, it was like a little kit. It also had carrots in there as well, some celery, some onion. So there's a little extra in there that wasn't in the recipe. We have our garden veggie soup. We have our chicken fajitas. We have our southwestern chicken chili with peppers and corn. We have our chili with cornbread topping. Of course, the cornbread topping is going to be cooked day of. We have our beef stew. We have our tomato basil chicken with spinach. And then we also have our hamburger veggie soup with peas and carrots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meals prepped, ready to go in less than an hour. And when we actually cook these, it's gonna take like literally like 5 minutes to prepare, because you literally just dump it in a crock pot and you're done. Don't forget to check out and look out for my Crockpot meal video of me actually making these, because I'm also going to show you what I'm going to serve on the side. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm like, and Control is all like, you don't have to hurry. And I'm like, I'm trying to hurry, because I also have some more meal prepping that I want to get done today and then this week, because y'all, I want to be totally prepared and ready for surgery, because I really don't want to be like totally waited on. If I can just say, hey, go put dinner in the crock pot, or hey, go grab my snack bin or snack prep out of the fridge, then, you know, I can even honestly go do that myself. I mean, I'm going to be recovering, but I can still obviously walk around. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was very helpful for you, even if you don't have a surgery coming up, or you're having a child, or, you know, a special event to where you are gonna need to like have some downtime, recovery time. These are some excellent meals to just have in your little arsenal, just in case you ever have something come up. They're very healthy, really not even that expensive. And for my family of 3, these meals are probably gonna last us like 2.5 weeks. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please like this video, share this video. Let me know in the comments down below which one you think is gonna be your favorites. And if you're gonna stick around to watch these all in action for my Crockpot video. And subscribe if you're new here. Share this video, like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.